Thank you for joining us. I am Lady Rose, and I'm about to do a Crone Meditation, also known as the Cauldron Experience. Last year, I did this meditation in one of my circles, and it has been requested again and again to have this experience, and it has also been asked of me to record it so that the women that were in the circle can experience it again. So here I am today to do the Cauldron Experience. I want you first to sit in a comfortable position with your feet flat on the floor. This will help keep you grounded. I want you to close your eyes and visualize a white light coming into position over the top of your head. See it coming down over you until you feel completely surrounded by the light. Breathe it in with slow, even breaths, and feel your body starting to gently relax, beginning with your toes. Ask your toes, your feet, and your ankles to relax, and breathe into each of them. Now we're going to go a little further up, and we're going to ask your calves and your knees and your thighs to sink a little deeper and relax. And I want you to breathe into your calves and your knees and breathe into your thighs, slowly letting go of the pressures of the day. And now we're going to ask your hips to open and your chest to expand and your back to relax. I want you to breathe the healing white light into each of them. Breathe the light into your hips as they open. Breathe the light into your chest to fully expand and to fully exhale. And breathe into your back, allowing it to let go of its burdens and its stress and any pain with the white healing light. Breathe in. Now let's ask your arms and your wrists and your hands to be loose and to relax. And I want you to breathe into your arms all the way down to your wrists, allowing your wrists to become loose. Breathe into your hands, allowing them to loosen their grip and to sink a little deeper into your relaxation. Now we're going to breathe into your shoulders. Breathe into them and gently roll them down. And breathe into your neck, allowing your neck to bend and to become loose and to relax. Now breathe into your jaw. Allow it to loosen and to hang in relaxation. And now our attention is going to go to our face and our ears and our scalp. Breathe into your face and let all the muscles just kind of let go. Release the stress from your face. Allow your ears to relax. And breathe in the healing white light to massage your scalp, allowing it to just relax. And go a little deeper into your relaxation. And now I want you to see yourself standing beside a well. The stone walls of the well are moss-covered and worn. And I want you to take all the problems of your life, both big and small, all the things that are bothering you, whether it's a situation or whether it's people in particular, and I want you to drop them into the well. Let them just all pour into the well. And then I want you to turn and walk away down a little path that leads through a grove of trees. And as you're walking down this path, you come to a very high cliff wall at the end of the path. Set in this wall, you spot a big, iron-bound, large oak door. The door is narrow and tall, with a peak at the top. There is a huge brass ring that hangs near one of the edges of the door. You go up to the door and you pull on the ring, and the door slowly comes open. You peek inside and you see there is a deep tunnel. Its curved roof is illuminated by 2 torches which hang in iron holders on either side of the door. You slowly step inside and take down one of the torches, and as you do, the big oak door slowly and gently closes behind you. The light of the torch lights the path clearly before you. Although the tunnel ahead is dark, you have a way of lighting the darkness. And you remember that you are protected and nothing can harm you. You set off down the tunnel, which begins to gently curve, first one way and then the other. The small side tunnels do not interest you. Your goal here is the mother's chamber. This is beyond the maiden's fountain, somewhere ahead in this labyrinth. Before long, you turn a corner and find yourself in a well-lit, white-walled room with the maiden's fountain bubbling showily in its bowl. In the center of the room, the maiden herself stands near the entrance of another dark tunnel. Her hounds are gathered at her feet, and she beckons to you, and then turns and leads the way into the tunnel. The hounds are running before you both. You follow your torch, casting a circle of light around you. You recognize the intricate twists and turns, the increase of side tunnels as the way to the mother's chamber. If you see any ghosts, quote unquote, from your past lives, here you may stop at any point and communicate with them. The maiden is here with you, so you are protected. Feel free to have any conversation that you might want with any ghosts or loved ones from the past. The maiden now leads you deeper still into the twisting labyrinth, and soon you find yourself in a well-lit, red-walled chamber with its crystal benches. The central fountain in this chamber sounds like tiny bells as it falls into its bowl. The maiden goes straight to the marble throne where the mother waits. On the back of the throne perches a white owl. Its dark eyes are staring at you. In a soft voice, the mother tells you to follow the owl. She gestures to the wall behind the throne. As you step past her, you see a secret door outlined in crystal and amethyst points. She smiles encouragingly as you move toward the black opening. The owl leaves its perch and flies ahead of you, its white plumage glowing in the darkness. You go through the narrow doorway. The tunnel beyond is so narrow you can reach to each side and touch the crystal-studded walls. It has a calming effect on you. Without warning, your torch goes out, and you are in complete darkness. Then you see a delicate flicker of light across the crystal walls. You come around a corner and find yourself in a black-walled cave. The walls and ceiling are cloaked in deep shadows. The only light comes from an ornate lamp set on the low stone wall around a central pool. Just beyond the pool is a huge cauldron. The owl has found its perch on the cauldron rim, and he looks at you. You walk to the pool and lay your extinguished torch on the rocky floor. Gazing down into the still black waters of the pool, you may see scenes in the water, scenes from the past, the present, or perhaps even the future. Now it is time to see what scenes come up for you. And do not be discouraged if nothing is revealed during this visit. You can always come back again. Have any scenes come up for you? Again, do not be discouraged if nothing is revealed during this visit. You can always come back and look again, now that you know the way. Beyond the cauldron, you see a movement, and a black-robed figure steps forward. A hood covers the head and shadows the face. 2 long gray braids hang down across the breast. You stand silent for a few moments, gazing at this powerful figure. You feel no menace coming from the figure, only interest in you and a deep love. Then well-worn hands are raised and the hood is dropped back to reveal a stately, noble, older woman, the crone, the Dark Mother. Although she is aged, she is very beautiful. Her eyes are filled with timeless wisdom. She holds out her hands, and you go to stand directly before her gazing into those wise eyes. The crone gestures for you to sit beside her at the edge of the pool. She asks if you have any questions about the karmic patterns in your life. You may ask her about any present event or person and how they fit in from other lifetimes. You may also ask her about the future and how it is tied to the past. Confirmation or revelation of past lives is also within the realm of the Dark Mother. The crone will give you the information. Ask her your questions now, and she will give you the answers that you need. She knows you will use any answers you receive in a positive way. She may, at times and at her discretion, refuse to answer until a later time, for she knows you do not need the answer now. She can hide nothing from the all. You can hide nothing from the all-knowing Dark Mother. When you have finished your conversation, the crone will ask you if you are ready for rebirth. Are you ready for rebirth? This rebirth can bring drastic changes, so think carefully before you decide. Are you ready for rebirth? If you answer yes, she will take your arm and lead you to the far side of the cauldron, where there are steps leading up to it. You climb the steps and stand looking down into its black interior. An inky, bubbling liquid fills the cauldron. The crone speaks encouragingly. She speaks words of encouragement in her soft voice as you stand there. Finally, you leap into the cauldron and fall down into its blackness. The Cauldron Experience is intensely personal. There is no single experience, therefore no way to describe it. You will, however, feel healing and strengthening taking place within your body, mind, and soul. You may even see or experience past lives. At last, you feel the crone's hands touch you, and you are lifted up with no effort to stand once again at the top of the steps. Although you have been immersed in liquid, you are completely dry. The Dark Mother helps you down the steps and guides you to a black marble bench at the shadowed back of the cave. Both of you sit there while the crone continues to instruct you and answer questions. The Dark Mother takes a silver chalice from the floor near her feet and holds it while you drink the liquid. The liquid is such a dark purple that it is almost black. It fills you with warmth, with hope, with renewal. It is so refreshing. The crone gently touches the center of your forehead, touches your heart, and touches your belly. Where she has touched, there is a deep, intense feeling of warmth and energy. She has blessed you. She presses into your hand a special symbol. This symbol may be entirely spiritual, or may actually come to you in the physical at a later date. You will know it when you see it. Now the Dark Mother leans forward and kisses your cheek. Instantly you are whirled away in a vortex of bright lights and melodic sounds. When the whirling stops, you find yourself once again at the exit door of the labyrinth. You push against it and go outside. You take 3 deep, slow breaths and find yourself again in your chair, back in circle, back into the room you are sitting in. Take a few moments to come back to your body. Sit quietly and absorb what you have just experienced. Be aware for the next few weeks of incoming messages and answers to questions. They may come in the most unlikely people and places. And now you can open your eyes. Thank you for joining us. Merry, wise, and gentle be. Blessed be.